Well, hello folks, welcome to another video. So what I did, I went through and re-hand touch the each of the SMD spots, the capacitors, the resistors, and here is the result. So I got them all to light up, as you can see. Well, there we go. Of course, they're flickering because the LED in the camera is only at 1080 by 60. I'll probably have to set it to like 1080 by 120 to keep it from flickering. So it's not quite working. They're supposed to be, so they're all on, but they're supposed to go around in a circle, and the one in the center is supposed to be flashing. And so what now I'm going to do is bring out the heat, bring out the blower, and try reflowing these capacitors and connectors on the SMD board, and see if that does any good. And we'll see. I'll be back. Let me pause the video. Okay, and I'm back. So I finished putting the hot air on it to reflow all of the the board. So let's see what we get. I doubt it's going to work the way it's supposed to. Whoop. Yeah, and you can use basically a 5-volt battery, which is a D battery is what you're supposed to use. I don't have a D battery. I got a 9-volt, so I'm using a 9-volt battery, so I am kind of overvolting it a little bit. But that's not what it's supposed to do. It is, the 4 green ones are supposed to light up. There's a red one in the middle supposed to be blinking, and then the red circle is supposed to be going around in a clockwise circle, which is not doing. So I think I either put the wrong capacitors in the wrong spot, which I don't think I did, because the main thing for this one is that these center capacitors, the ones around the circle. Of course, I definitely put the correct brains, because these chips are the brain that tells it which ways to go. But if you got the wrong, I probably, these that I got here on the circle should have probably went over here, or maybe over here. But again, according to the instructions, the capacitors are random, so it didn't really matter which ones you put where, as long as you got the correct size. So there's only one set of large capacitor, which are these, and then the ones in the center are medium size. These are medium size. These are the small capacitors, and these are like the tiny, super small capacitors. And none of those, like, so I lost 4 of these. They gave 4 extras, and of course, while I was blowing the hot air onto the board, one of these capacitors blew off. I had the fan on too high, and I was like, oh crap. But it still did the same thing. I was like, let me test it and see. It still did the same thing where everything lit up. So that one capacitor, missing capacitor, didn't really matter. So I'm not sure where I screwed up, but I'll probably order a second board. Actually, I did order a second board from Gikfun, and it's the same thing, but it's the board's a little bit different. It doesn't have as many of these small capacitors and resistors. So hopefully I get that one working properly. And thanks for watching.